I said, yo, Big, somebody gonna try to come kill us tonight. When I walked out the door, guess who's out there? The notorious Big in this green Chevy Suburban. D-Rock is playing with Tone, and they got a Nerf ball playing with a basketball goal doing like that. I said, yo, Big, somebody gonna try to come kill us tonight. And Lil C's, who I hadn't seen all week, you understand? Lil C says, Gene, go ahead on with that cop shit.
For the Nation of Islam.
So Amir Muhammad comes into the story. Raspur sees that he's had one visitor. He identifies who this person is, but he basically was trying to cover up who he was. Well, that's suspicious, obviously. And then he looks at the driver's license and sees that the picture looks a lot like the composite drawing that was made of.
If you're out rolling around pretending to be a gangster when you're a cop, and I'm working undercover someplace, unless it comes on me, I have no idea. And as for your question about if I have a theory of who killed Biggie, I thought Gaines killed Biggie forever. For years, I thought Gaines killed Biggie based on the first composite that came out in the LA Times, March 10th, 1997. I looked at that composite, and everybody I know looked at that composite, so that's Kevin in a bow tie. And then the next composite was Amir Muhammad's composite, that skinny one, and I don't never have a clue who that is. But up until, and I told you about the Boagny deal, up until I heard the Boagny statement, I fully believe that Gaines killed Biggie.
As you can see, this shit right here that nobody wants to talk about. I done heard motherfuckers say everything else but this. Look, no altering. All I did was take a picture of Kevin Gaines, put it in PixArt, and enlarging it. Strange, isn't it? Look how it fits perfectly. You gotta see this shit. This is shit that I want to talk about, because see, the Amir Muhammad composite sketch doesn't fit this. It doesn't fit. First of all, Amir Muhammad has a more squared off chin. If you think about it, he looks like Denzel Washington with a mask on. Checkers. Y'all forgot that Denzel was in a play called Checkers, which was sponsored by Harry O. Checkers. Anyways, look, you can't make this kind of shit up. So just for shits and giggles, here we go. So as you can see right off the bat, the eyebrows is different. Let's try to get it right on. So as you can see, the eyebrows don't match up at all. Okay? The nose, maybe a little. Maybe Amir Muhammad shaved off his mustache so he wouldn't have that appearance. But if you can see to the right side, you can see the face and the cheek sticking out. Whereas when you put that composite sketch of Kevin Gaines over it, it fits perfectly. So see right here to the right, you can see where the head is still extendo. Look, Right there, right? Don't go back. You see that? The face is too big on the side, but then too skinny in the jawline. Now,
was involved in killing Biggie. Now I don't believe that. And listen to what you're talking about, interviewing these guys and that Muhammad. I got no idea. I got no clue who did it, and nor do I care who did it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I could catch him, I'd be happy to catch him for you. But it doesn't impact me. I'm retired, and it doesn't affect me.
There was an incident when Buntree, who's Mob James's brother, got killed.
Yeah.
Tell me about how you're connected to this whole story.
Boy, it's amazing. I've heard some fantasies or some people making up stuff. According to what I heard, they said that I was in the car with Buntree in the truck, the Tahoe, with Buntree when he stopped at the gas station to get gas, and I was supposed to be with him in the car. I went in to pay for the gas, and when I came out, the guys were shooting up Buntree, and I refused to shoot because I should have had a gun, and I ran. That's the story. Well, let me tell you the true story.
Let's hear it.
On the day that Buntree got shot, it was early morning, 9 o'clock, 8 or 9. I was working at Twin Towers facility for the sheriff department, and I got home from work about 6 or 7, got in bed in Chino Hills, mind you, and about 9:30, I get a call from the captain of the sheriff's station, Cecil Rambo, who I knew personally and all, because he heard from the sergeant at the scene that the truck of the victim that had got shot at this gas station was registered to Reggie Wright. It didn't say of death row, although it was a death row vehicle in Reggie Jr.'s name. The driver was shot at the scene and somebody ran. And I said, Cecil, how the heck I get here if I had anything? That ain't me. That's Reggie's vehicle. It's in his name, but it belongs to Death Row. Buntree has been driving it for a while. Reggie has been trying to catch up with Buntree to get the truck back because that's when Death Row was kind of breaking up so he can get it out of his name.
I'm sure Reggie was nowhere around it.
Limo and nigga, that's a fucking lie, and you know it, nigga. Nobody picked you up in a fucking limo. You was picked up from your sister's house, and your mother, her name's Bird, nigga. I remember the day. You came out and hopped in the fucking van. I mean, in the Suburban, Pop's green Suburban, and met everybody right there except fucking Fatal and Moo probably knew you a little bit.
On May 29th, 1998, Orlando's grandmother died from natural causes at the hospital. Orlando's mother remained at the hospital, so Orlando, who had been waiting at a family home, decided to go out and get a burger with an old friend. A little after 3 p.m., they pulled into the parking lot of Save's record store at the intersection of Alondra and Oleander. Although both groups are Crips, they are rivals. There proceeded to be an altercation over a money debt, and both sides began shooting. The brief but intense gun battle scattered bystanders and left 4 men sprawled on the pavement. All of them were gang members. With his friend in the passenger seat, Orlando tried to drive to safety. He only made it a few blocks to the corner of Willowbrook and Cocoa before lapsing into unconsciousness. The 3 were pronounced dead at the Martin Luther King Medical Center. The locals call it Killer King because so many of the young men who go there, often with gunshot wounds, are dead by the time they leave.